to Leo, how good has he been, as a guard throughout the whole entire time?
He's damn good. He's one of the best of this generation. You know, he's been as healthy as any of the elite and top guys, and definitely performed at an elite level. For all the years that I've been here, so I have a massive amount of respect. He's shown that he can play across the line from the tackle to guard. Even if center, I've seen him take snaps. So he's definitely one of the best that I've seen.
How is he important just like as a leader of this team and along his tenure?
Just complete consistency. You know, whether it's demeanor or performance, you know exactly what you're going to get out of him. And no, he's been the foundation for that room, since Joe left, and he's been a great example for the young guys.
And how much would you want him to come back next year?
I want him to do the best for his family and his body at the end of the day. The game's gonna end. I want him to feel good, bending over, picking up his kids, and going to the park or to school, wherever it is. All those things matter a little bit more than the game that we play. But as a football player, absolutely I want him back. And the guy's great.
Since your comments last week, have you had any discussions with the front office on kind of keeping plans aligned with you?
A few.
Do you feel any better about things?
I mean, we still have room for discussion at the end of the year as well.
Do you think your teammates like that you kind of went public with it because they're thinking the same thing you are?
I think they want to know what's coming next as well. So I haven't really heard too many people speak up on whether they liked my comments or not. I think everyone's kind of feeling the same way, but I'm not going to assume, and I'll have my answer at the end of the year. I mean, so will Joel, and we just got to finish strong.
When we talked to you last time, you mentioned that those conversations would take place after the season. So I'm just wondering, did somebody, did Jimmy or Andrew or somebody, kind of approach you to maybe kind of initiate an early version of the discussion?
I wouldn't say initiate an early version of the discussion. I just wanted to see where my head was at and what I was thinking, and just trying to keep things in-house.
29 out of 29. Significant to you?
Significant for y'all. Y'all keep on telling me I'm not young anymore.
I've never seen
I guess they can keep on telling me I'm not young anymore. What did they say? It's like your golden birthday, but at the end of the day, it's just another day. I feel it's more of a day to celebrate the people who helped me see this 29th birthday. So I'm glad to have my family around, my friends around, and being able to show them how much I appreciate and care for them. That's much more special than celebrating myself.
What would getting that 14 sacks mean to you to be the only one to do that in 4 straight years?
I think that'd be pretty damn cool. Stand alone in that regard. And again, something that my dad can look back on and be appreciative of. Big on making him proud because he's a big football guy, and his drive and love for the game, became my own. As I was starting up, so it's pretty cool to be able to give back.
Did Dad point that out to you, that record, potential for that record? Did you research that on your own?
Any record that I'm close to, I get a little. So yeah, he let me know. I'm not really too tapped in on all that stuff, but he lets me know pretty early.
Besides you, who's his favorite player?
Who's his favorite player?
Gotta be a Cowboy.
Mel Blunt.
How hard is it to pursue a personal goal within the scope of a game and do it also within the scope of the team?
I mean, I do my job. I'm one of 11, so my job is to rush the passer. When they're throwing the ball, but I can't go out of my assignment to chase anything that's just for me or just an individual goal. At the end of the day, if it's there for me and I can rush and make that play, I'm actually going to do my thing. But that's not in the cards if they choose to go about it a different way. And my responsibility is something different. I'm not going to go against the grain to try to chase something. I'm going to do what it takes to win.
Myles, going just real quickly back to the comments. Was there a moment where in this
You look kind of sleepy, bro. You all right? Yeah. That's how I felt earlier. So
All season, right?
I won't say all season, but earlier today at least.
Have you always felt like you had that ability in this organization to speak up like that, or was that something you felt like you had to sort of earn through, what you've done on the field, what you've done, with as kind of developing yourself as a leader in this line?
No, I feel like as time went by, I was able to earn that position. I don't think anyone comes in with that kind of no respect or no platform. And I felt as the years went by, I proved who I was, and we started winning games. I enabled myself to be able to speak up in certain positions. But use this platform for certain things, and don't use my opportunities upstairs to speak with upper management for certain things.
Two more. I mean, you've had harder years, wins and losses wise too, compared to this year. I guess were there ever earlier points you felt like you might say something, or?
I mean, the only more disappointing year was the first year, and I didn't have the position to say anything then.
Do you feel like in order to be strongly considered for NFL Defensive Player of the Year again, do you feel like the team needs to be winning, or do you still think that you'll be right up there?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really, think about it when I lay down in bed. At the end of the day, I feel like winning has to be taken into account, but it's also the Defensive Player of the Year. Who was best player on defense? And I think you have to weigh both. But then, as I said, at the end of the day, whoever was out there, making plays and being the most disruptive, should be, weighed a little bit heavier than the, absolute result of the game or the season. But I think both should definitely be taken into account.
Myles, are there people,
Last one.
Sorry, are there people that encouraged you to be more vocal that you've been around? I mean, I know you've worked out with LeBron, you're around your NBA circles sometimes, things like that. Are there other athletes who have encouraged you or kind of shown you the way?
I mean, LeBron for sure. I mean, he's seen everything, on the sports side of it, and his advice has been very valuable. His team, and just being able to be around them and learn from them has been very useful these last couple of years, and there have been more along the way, but definitely using my platform and using my voice to my benefit and to my team's benefit has been crucial.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Myles.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks.
I don't think we asked.